ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
응답하라 여친. Go to the into the she.
Back to the king to the Jew. Jane,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit stressed. I, well, yeah, I need to. Okay, so I need to confide in you. Adonis went to his annual,
Yes.
and he has, yet again, high cholesterol, high blood pressure. And, he's a lean man.
Yep.
It's not like he's not someone that you would think, oh, struggles. Like how most people, and it's wrong, but think that skinny people don't have health problems.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a skinny person.
Yeah.
And
but he's active. He's
active. He
an
plays
active
tennis.
lifestyle.
He does the workouts, but it's always been an issue. And actually, in the Filipino lineage, I think they do generally have more high blood pressure issues. It's common.
Yeah.
But within his own family, it's very common.
Mm-hmm.
Like his mom, and then always related to blood line sort of thing, aneurysm. His mom survived an aneurysm.
Wow.
People drop dead with aneurysms, but hers clotted.
Okay.
And then it saved her
oh my gosh.
time. She started feeling dizzy and getting blurring of the vision, and then luckily the blood clotted, and then she was had an emergency surgery and was saved that way. And but recently my brother-in-law, I don't know if I told you this, had an incident where he started blurring out and was kind of didn't know where he was for a second, almost like a mini stroke kind of symptom. And then he went to the doctor, and they were like, you kind of came here before you had an aneurysm.
Oh my
gosh. Is what we think.
Okay.
So they don't know for sure, but isn't it crazy?
That's crazy.
And
so
then
what are
they're
you supposed to do? Wait
I know, but
until
then they
you
were like,
have it?
okay, so you just go home now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So monitor him
and
for
just
a little
monitor.
bit.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's scary, right?
But he has no other symptoms or
it just has to now you gotta
just
keep
be
your
aware.
blood pressure low or try, right? To keep it.
Yeah.
But he also so then Adonis, he's always had his annuals always show up with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, whatever. And we've been like, okay, what is it? We've been trying to get to the root of it. And we thought it was because he wasn't getting enough sleep. So he was doing CPAP. But the sleep, so he did a whole sleep study.
Yeah.
Remember that? And the sleep study didn't find him to be one of those people that was really having difficulty, maybe slightly.
Yeah.
But he did do the CPAP machine, but we don't notice a significant improvement. And then on top of that, the CPAP machine is causing him to get acne around with the mask. And it's just is it even worth the trouble?
No.
So then he went to the doctor, and he's like, I don't know. I'm eating a lot more salads. We've changed the diet. We've gone less red meat. And I would have thought that all these things would have contributed to, a better something, but nothing's better, right? So then he's listening to, and he was surprised because he went to this doctor, and this doctor was very attentive, new doctor. And he was really keen on what could it be? So he was asking him all these questions, and the new conclusion that this doctor, who was trying to suss out everything, was you know what I think it is? I think it's your work stress. Why did you have this face yep, you knew?
Stress is the root of all ailments.
But the thing about Adonis is, right? And this is what was crazy, because he's so this doctor suggested I take Lexapro, which is what I take.
Which is for anxiety. Yeah. Well, it is work stress is a form of anxiety.
So my anxiety is the type where I worry, and it's very outwardly noticeable that, and also my brain at night can't sleep because it races thinking it's clear I'm anxious, right? But for someone like Adonis, what this doctor was like, I would not think that you're someone that is anxious. You don't you're very chill.
Even keeled. And
But from what it sounds like, from the way you work, and I think you're a high functioning anxiety. And I know exactly what this doctor is talking about, because this is the issue I kind of have with Adonis at times, is like, you can tell when he's on his on mode, it becomes very serious. And it's not like he's worrying. He's like, I need to get things done.
Yeah.
And it's just more like high alert. He's like, we're going to get this done. We're going to get that. And he becomes almost kind of militant. So serious. And he's not like he's a very laid back guy, but in that mode. And then when he comes home, sometimes he can't turn it off. So I'm like, who is this man? The man that it's not the man I married. Like, you're so intense right now. Like, and I get annoyed with him at times. I'm like, I don't know. You're on this very like go mode, and I don't like it. Like, this is not the you I know. And so we have gotten into fights about it at times, but I never like thought that it was anxiety.
Sure.
And so now the doctor's like prescribing him the same medication that I'm on as a possible solution. I'm like, there's no way. I mean, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Our children cannot have two parents on Lexapro. I don't know why that bothers me.
Has he started it?
No, because the other solution that the doctor also is like, or you also see a behavioral therapist and kind of help you figure out better ways to
cope,
as the kids say, and or yoga too. So it's like, I think for him but it made me sad. My poor guy. He's so stressed out at work. And then I feel, I know it's not about me, but like, I want him to work in a less, high intense. I mean, he's at Amazon, right? Like, that's the energy there.
It sucks that's the energy there.
That is, and we've known it. We've known it over the years. Like, so many of his colleagues get burnt out.
But it's not just that, right? I mean, we have like Google here, Microsoft.
It is Silicon Valley
Meta.
Here.
Yeah. And
they
all say the same thing.
Yeah. So I feel terrible because at one point in our lives, he had an offer from Hawaiian Air and to live and work in Hawaii. But we laughed out loud because the pay was so bad. It was like,
you would have been paid in sunshine, probably.
That's
right?
Literally what that's literally. So when he got the offer, it was so like not even.
Which is interesting because things aren't cheap there.
And the cost of living is so high. And so he countered he's like, this is not even like a fraction of what I make here. Like, I can't even consider this. And the cost of living in Hawaii is high. And the recruiter literally said, well, price of paradise. That's what he was told.
Yeah, but it's not paradise if you can't
afford to live.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm like, oh my God, could I have like made it? Because his blood pressure goes way down in Hawaii. He is Mr. Sunshine in Hawaii. He is smiling from ear to ear.
That's good. That's healthy. Because sometimes you can't even like switch that mode. You know what I'm saying?
But he can do it there. And anyways, I just felt so. He's my pillar, Jane.
I know.
And to think that. I mean, it's a different type of anxiety, right? It's a type. He doesn't like feel the emotions that I feel. It's just that I think, I don't know. It made me
So
sad.
he, I think the therapy could help because he can express, he can talk it out. And it's probably because it's just like, settling in his body.
Yeah.
And he's not like an external processor. He's more of like an internal processor.
Yes.
And, I noticed that with my body, that it's just like, it gets in your bones. It's like really
Yes.
unhealthy.
You're on a go, go, go mode.
Yeah.
And I know what it is. I can see it in him. He becomes like a different person. He becomes very stoic.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know this guy. Like,
Yeah.
I need my husband who is funny and laughs at all my jokes. And, I just feel, I don't know. And you know what's interesting too? My other friend Irish, who lives up the street from me, she has the same issue. Skinny, model-esque figure.
Yeah.
And every annual, she has high blood pressure. I'm like, and then it finally dawned on me. I'm like, and she'll be like, oh, it's because I didn't work out. And I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, no.
And it clocked. I texted her yesterday. I was like, I think you and Adonis, because she has a very high stressful job, working in HR. And she's always like putting out fires left and right. And I'm like, you know what? I think you guys both have so much work stress. And she was like, totally.
Oh my God.
And it makes me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to, figure this out before it wears him out.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm like thinking about the last time I had a corporate job. I was still in my 30s. So I think you're a little bit more resilient then, even though it was like super stressful raising babies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could handle it now. My blood pressure and stuff would probably skyrocket. My labs came back last year with like borderline high cholesterol.
Really?
Yeah, but that is also genetic in my family.
That's right.
And my mom is like very thin, but she's on meds. Like,
she is?
My grandpa was very thin, but at a high cholesterol.
Wow.
And not the blood pressure, because like I've never had high blood pressure.
Maybe it's high cholesterol.
It's the cholesterol.
Too. It's definitely high cholesterol.
Yeah. I feel like the blood pressure is a little bit more correlated with weight.
Yeah,
but, like,
I think it's definitely high cholesterol. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I was supposed to find out how I was doing because I was supposed to be on kind of like not an official like doctor prescribed track. But last year when my labs came back with borderline high cholesterol, my doctor was like, okay, we have to watch this. We wouldn't go on any medication yet, but let's see where you are in a year. And I don't know that it's improved. I was supposed to have my annual last Monday. And then it annoyingly got canceled. So I have to go back like in a couple of weeks. But yeah, we're that age. I remember my parents like doing a huge shift when they were in their early 40s. And they said, we're no longer going to eat meat. This was like terrible for me as a kid.
Yeah.
Because whatever they do, like the whole family has to do, right? But then it was like fish diet.
Oh, man, they did that.
Yeah, I love fish now, but I didn't as a kid.
Yeah.
And especially not when that's what you have to look forward to every night.
Yeah.
It was like 꽁치, 고등어, like,
really
fatty fish, like omega-3s and stuff. Yeah. And I was like, I don't want to eat this every day.
And what is it about mackerel, 고등어? When you cook that, it
stinks up the whole house.
That particular fish.
Yeah, I mean, we're so lucky now to have like air fryer and like to this day, my mom only cooks it outside.
Yeah, I feel like even with it's so stinky.
Yeah.
The house, that fish. I mean,
it's oily. It's oily
but I
fish.
love that fish.
Yeah, I love it too.
It's like
so
good.
It's a comfort food now.
Yeah,
but I used to hate it as a kid. But yeah, they went through this phase where they were like, we are totally. I think we're at that stage. We're at that midlife stage where
you're right.
We are. We're coming to terms with our mortality and like how to be better about taking care of our bodies. I think what you guys should do, since Adonis is going with you, is do like a full 건강 검지 when you're in Korea.
That's what I said.
Just do it.
He's not
just
going
do
with
it.
me.
Oh, I thought he was.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, you do it then.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I just didn't have time. I didn't have time to do that.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Yeah.
The whole body scan and
Yes.
like, let's see if you
Yeah.
have any issues. But
If
isn't
I
it
go with
still
you, that's what I
expensive?
would do. It's probably like a couple $100, but you would
That's it?
do, yeah, you would do
Are you
like
sure it's
CT.
not like thousands?
It's not thousands. It's
A
not thousands.
full body scan.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it's so worth your money and time if you can do it.
I should do it.
Some people do like colonoscopy because they're like, doing that. I mean, you get your regular colonoscopies.
I did a
but
colonoscopy,
yeah.
thank God.
Yeah.
And I already had a mammogram.
Mhm.
So I think those areas are clear, but I've always
I'm
wanted
going to my mammogram tomorrow, which is my
Oh,
third
that's
in a
right.
year. Yeah,
That's
so
so
freaking
many.
annoying.
And you're talking about the full on, like, they
Full
slap
on,
your
all angles.
machine.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
I
face
had
up
my
against the
first one.
plastic like a
Yeah,
fly on a
It was
windshield.
painful.
So
I mean,
painful.
It's over quick, but it was like not pleasant.
It's not pleasant at all.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
But
I should
what
do
we have
that
to
when
do.
I'm in Korea.
Yeah.
Do the full body scan.
Yeah.
You know what you were saying about. So I have switched up Adonis's diet.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to eat more salads, less meat, and
Yeah.
I have not subjugated my kids. I make a separate meal for them
So
because
nice.
I said to myself, why should they suffer?
I also remember something that we always had to eat.
What?
The 현미밥, brown rice, and 콩밥.
But now you like it.
I like 콩밥, but I still don't like brown rice. I can't do it.
And I don't even know. Yeah, brown rice is not good.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I make and the kids one time it had brown rice. They're like, oh, why? And I was like, you know what? I do think
I actually have brown rice on a timer today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think that kids, I think, okay, even if I remember this one kid when I was taking a picture, when I used to do senior pictures.
Uh-huh.
He told me, and I think he probably impressed upon me. He was like, oh, you have good food. I don't know why. Maybe I gave him something to eat, and he was like, oh my God, this is so good. My house, like, our house sucks for food.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, because my parents are on like a health whatever, they're health nuts,
yeah.
and everything tastes like cardboard. So anytime he's out, he's like so happy to
Are
eat
you
free.
An ingredient house or like a food house? I don't even know what the converse.
Mean?
Okay,
what
so
does that mean?
I grew up in an ingredient house where you have like raw ingredients. Like you don't have snacks and stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's like you have to
and
actually
what's the
prepare
other option?
I don't know, snack house. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
my
a snack
best
house.
friend's. Okay, my best friend's house was like snack house. She had a closet.
I know what you mean.
She had
Processed food house.
Yeah, processed food
me.
house. She had like the first time I had orange juice at her house, I was like, my orange juice does not taste like this. I was drinking like fresh squeezed or Tropicana, 100% not from concentrate. She was drinking Sunny D.
Yeah. Oh my God, which is totally not real orange juice.
Yeah.
But, no. I'm a combination.
Yeah.
So I do make my kids smoothies. Because they don't eat vegetables.
Oh, okay.
So right now, sitting in my home is the Vitamix mixed, blended, blueberry, kale, avocado smoothie that I forced.
Sounds so good.
No, it's not good.
Oh.
They told me it's not good, but I mean, I added a little bit of honey, but they're like, ugh.
Blueberry, kale,
avocado,
a
little bit of honey, chia seeds.
That sounds delicious. I want to do that.
Yeah, they were like, nah. I think maybe I could have thrown in a banana, but it's a little thick with the avocado.
Yeah, but just put like honey or agave or manuka honey. That's expensive.
I have it.
Oh,
I put that in, but I probably didn't put.
Do like vanilla protein powder or something.
They're not, but that's what they would prefer over having me force them. So I do force them. Like you have to choose carrots, broccoli, or the smoothie, and they chose smoothie. So I do that, but I also buy all the shit.
Yeah.
Do you?
I'm also like a hybrid house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how can you? Because they eat so much.
They eat so much.
And then I know what they're capable of eating. Yeah. And then when you say eat a carrot stick, they're like, ah, like you feel bad, or I feel bad.
No, you know what it is? It's like you have like fruit and veggies, and you have to cut that stuff up. Nobody will eat it unless you cut it up.
Yeah.
That's what's so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think, okay, if you make your kids eat only healthy stuff, right? And yes, they get into that or whatever.
Yeah.
But when they grow up, they're
The
gonna
day will
rebel.
come. The day
And
will
they're
come.
gonna eat all the stuff they didn't get to eat. And then it's
Mhm.
gonna be harder for
Mhm.
at that stage to rein it back.
Oh my God, I did that in college.
Don't
Like,
you think?
Yeah, I remember thinking like just like making my way through a bag of like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah, you go
thinking,
in
like,
a
am I never gonna get over this craving? Like,
Yeah,
what is
'cause
happening?
you
I would eat
were-
like 5 or 7 like in a one sitting.
you're gonna blow
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and then you're gonna not be able to rein it in.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, I'm free. And
That's true.
I do think that as a child, you just have the mechanisms. Your body can handle all that shit
Yeah.
like fine.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna ever eat it, it's gonna be when you're a child.
What sucks though is like I feel like my body changes day to day
That's
based on
true.
how you ate,
So true.
right?
And
And-
well, now we're at the age where we feel everything we eat.
Feel everything you eat.
Yeah. So I recognize I can no longer eat what I used to eat in my 20s. Like,
so true.
ramyun tastes so good in my
so
mouth,
good.
but it feels so gross later.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I need to, obviously,
That is not an acceptable meal. No.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You're punished by your own body
Yes,
now.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, you never felt that.
Right.
So the only time to eat free is when you're a child.
That's so true.
So that's why I make them separate. I mean, of course, I'm going to try to throw in their vegetables or whatever. But I'm like, you know what? You shouldn't have to suffer because we're old.
Yeah.
You should be able to. So I make them a separate. They like mac and cheese, Trader Joe's.
It's good.
I cook that up for them, and
Yeah.
we eat salads, and it's more work on my end, but like I feel like kids should be allowed to be kids. And it's going to be on them when they're at our age. Like, they're going to go through exactly this and be like, my body can't, that's for you to figure out. That's how I look at it now. I mean, I tried my best to get their vegetables in, but like they're also going to go through this life cycle where at 40, you realize you can't just eat everything you want.
Yeah.
And that happens to us all.
You know what I want to do, what I wish I could do over again is like the dorm years in college.
Yeah.
But just with the healthy lifestyle. Can you imagine? Like everything was there, like in the dining hall, the salad bar, like getting a grilled chicken breast and
wait. Let me get this straight. You want to go back and eat healthier in those periods? Why?
No. I would love if I lived in a dorm now and then I don't have to cook. I just go to the dining hall and then I have all these healthy options. Because that's not what that's not what I was doing in college. I was choosing like the most
fatty, fat foods
yes,
that tasted good, that kept you.
Like chicken. We had chicken burrito nights on Thursday night.
Yeah.
It was like a huge chicken burrito with a side of curly fries with sometimes like a smoothie on. Like,
okay.
It was crazy.
No, I think what you mean is now you wish you had that cafeteria. You don't want to redo those years of eating
I guess not.
Food,
I should
right?
clarify. Yeah.
Okay.
I wish now I had a whole cafeteria.
Yes, that access.
Because it's so much work. You have to think about it. So, yesterday, and that's the thing. It's like,
I lost you
it's
thinking about it.
No, I know because
you literally went there.
Yeah, we did.
Jane just checked out. She was like thinking, and she was like, "This is what I do."
Because it's work. It's
You know what I did yesterday?
Yeah.
I bought like 10 McChickens.
Sandwiches?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
To pack them for lunch.
To meal prep.
Yeah. And I froze them.
I mean, froze them?
Because my app
I don't hate that idea.
I'm not going to give it to them every day.
No, I know that. But
mix it in.
Yes, sure.
Once, like, today you're going to.
Yeah.
And they can't just eat one. McChickens are small now. So they have to have 2.
I'm like craving a McChicken. Like I'm very tempted to go stop by the drive-thru.
Yeah, so I bought like 10 and they love it. They get 2. 1 is not enough, so 1. And if you have the app,
Yeah.
You buy one,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one is $1.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. But now I
the
know
more
that.
you know. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I heard about this thing on Instagram that I really want to do is like getting a family meal at Whole Foods because it's like a protein, a veg, and a carb.
Oh,
And
like a planned,
yeah, so it's
a
like
thing.
4 people, right? So it's like
Okay.
4 chicken breasts, 4 sides of sweet potato, and like 4 sides of like roasted broccoli.
Okay.
And people use that to meal prep for like the
Oh,
whole like lunches for the whole week.
nice.
Yeah, and I'm like that is pretty smart because it's like 30 something dollars
Yeah.
for like a family meal,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you're eating that over a course of like Monday to Friday,
Yeah.
I'm like maybe I should do that, but like we have to find ways to just make it less cumbersome because that's where I'm
Yeah.
getting hung up, and it's like okay, you're stressed, you need to eat better, you need to plan this, you need to meal prep, da da da, but then that's adding to the stress.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck in this like death loop of like
Yeah.
you know being stressed and then trying to
Yeah.
alleviate that with all these like healthy habits, and like the burden of doing that is
And
stressful.
then that stress
yeah, exactly.
is making you unhealthy.
Exactly. It's
So
like
it's not
unhealthy,
worth
like
it,
death loop.
right?
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, should we just be happy and die early?
Yes. That's what I think
Yeah.
every so what ends up happening in my terrible, like, it's exactly what you said, the death cycle. So I'm like, oh my God, Ellen, you ate gross.
I know.
Today you're gonna eat great. Like, so
Yeah.
I eat carrots,
Yeah.
but by the end of the day, I'm like, ugh.
But I think it's okay to like, what I am getting better about is if I know I'm going out at night, then I can eat like little or just like be healthy.
Yeah, yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
I know
You have a
you're gonna be
yummy
like
meal.
extravagant
Yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah.
So, it's just so cliche, but like moderation.
My problem is I have no self-control. Once I open that door.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Okay. I'm going to be really vulnerable with you.
Okay.
And
we listen, don't judge.
So I binge eat like really bad. And that's my problem. Is like if I eat healthy phases, then I get like this craving, like, but I want really like that bland, healthy taste is never, it starts
satisfying,
out good. Yeah. I'm like, oh.
It's a temperature thing for me too.
Yeah.
I need to have like tuna, right? If I'm eating tuna, that's been like my lunch lately.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes I just
like
need like a heart, something
yeah.
hot. Yeah.
And then like ramen really hits with the heat and the carbs and the sodium. But then once I start that, I have to put the ramen on top of the rice and then throw in some duck, and it's like, oh my God, like I'm on an overload, right? But yeah, it's just once I open the door, I can't seem to close it. So the other day, I ate little because I knew that we were having this tennis match.
Yeah.
And my Donna, my good friend, Korean, she brings jokbal.
Oh my gosh.
I know, and it's like the best.
Jokbal is for non-Koreans. Pig trotters, yeah.
Oh, is it trotters?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so good, guys.
And it's good for you. It has a lot of collagen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but the way I was eating it, like I was like, I'm ready for this jokbal.
Yeah, because you're eating it with lots of like condiments.
Yeah,
like
she
spicy,
brings it from
salty,
this place that makes the best pickled radish like thing. Oh my God,
from
my
Linwood,
mouth is
from
watering.
Linwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mouth is watering just because she lives in Linwood.
Oh,
and then
that makes sense. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God. And then I make kimchi fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the way I make kimchi fried rice. Like I fry up the kimchi.
Mm-hmm.
And then I set
you
it
put
aside.
samgyeopsal in it, don't you?
Huh? Well, I put Spam, but I put tocino Spam. Have you ever had tocino Spam?
No.
So tocino is like the marinated meats in the Philippine style.
Okay.
And so it has this flavor that's extra.
Okay.
And I didn't even know they were selling it until I saw it at Costco one day. And I'm like, what? And so I fry up the tocino Spam. And it's got this like sweet, savory taste.
Yes.
So I fried that up, set it aside. Then I refry it with the kimchi and with butter. And it's just like,
oh my gosh,
God, it
butter
was an
too.
explosion. Yeah, I know. fatty on fatty
Yeah,
on
yeah.
fat. Anyways, I made that, and it was like food galore,
Yeah.
right? And then somebody brought. Usually, I'm not a big fan of lumpia, to be honest, because I've had it so much. But somebody brought like these hand rolled lumpias that were like
Ugh,
skinny lumpias that
so
are
good. Oh my
crunchy,
gosh.
and I was like, like I just couldn't stop eating.
Yeah.
I just could
This
not
was
stop eating.
before. This was at a match or just
Oh,
like a
this is
tennis
for the
get together.
after. We always
Okay, that
like
makes
put
sense.
on a
Yeah, yeah,
feast
yeah.
after. Anyways,
My
I could not
goodness.
stop eating. I was just eating and eating and eating. And then one of my friends was like, "Wow, you eat so much." And I said that, right? Because we were all talking about the chokbar.
That's a weird comment to make.
Well,
to
we're all
someone, like,
Korean.
okay.
So, and we were all like, you know what we're looking forward to as we're driving over there? We're
Yeah.
like, we're looking forward to the chokbar.
Oh.
Like, yeah, we were all like, I was like, you know what? So I told this girl, like, you're all talk.
Yeah.
Like, you can't eat. Like, you say that, but you only eat like
Yeah.
3 bites and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like
yeah.
full.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be like, rah. And I
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
And they were like, honestly, I did eat an ungodly amount.
Mhm.
But she said this thing that stuck in my mind because she's like, oh my God, your metabolism is so good.
Oh.
Because you
Yeah.
eat so much,
Yeah.
but like obviously you look great.
Uh-huh.
I was like, well, no, it does stick. Like
Mhm.
I'm gonna be punished after this. Like it's gonna be bad. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna like hate myself for the next,
Mm,
3 days, and then I'm gonna try to like
yeah.
whatever. And then she was like, no, your metabolism is really good because if I ate like that, it would like everything would stick.
Mm.
You like the way you eat, you should be
Mhm.
like 300 pounds.
But you're super active. You're super active.
I know, so
Yeah.
is she though. But
Yeah.
like, and I was like, like that kind of like, but it was. I mean, I was binge eating hard, right? Because I was like, oh my God, this chokbar is like, like,
Mhm.
but. Okay, this is my little honesty.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the vulnerable part yet.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I keep waiting and waiting. Yeah.
I've been throwing up, Jane.
Oh, Ellen.
I know. And
yeah, don't do that.
I know.
Yeah. But I'm glad you
I feel like
I'm glad you're saying this out loud.
Yeah, I feel like I need to say it
Mm-hmm.
and so that I can be like truthful and not.
Do you have a history of doing that?
No.
Okay.
But like, well, so when I used to, in my 20s, drink a lot, like party hard, whatever. Like there was a girl that told me like, throw it up. Like otherwise you're gonna like hate tomorrow. So then I did that and I was like, oh my God, this is so much better.
But for the alcohol.
Yeah. Like
yeah. Yeah.
So I did. I remember doing that. I'm like, like that was so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think lately, I've had these incidents where I like binge eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like once I start eating the ramen, I eat the rice and then the kimchi, and then like it was just like
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, and then you sit with that gross feeling. I'm like, oh, I need to purge.
Mm-hmm.
So then
is it coming from a feeling of like feeling gross or like guilt or like mixed?
Both.
Okay.
But definitely feeling of like, ugh.
Yeah.
Once that overeating catches up with you, you're sitting there feeling like a whale. Like I'm like, oh my God, this is now. It was so good in my mouth as I was like, like this is it, satisfied in my brain and in my taste buds. And then right after that's done, now it's sitting in your gut, and I genuinely feel gross, like like it's sitting in my stomach like so uncomfortably now.
Yeah,
it's really disgusting.
Yeah,
like, I should just purge it.
Yeah,
it started like that, and then I was like, and I'm not saying this as something that I'm proud of, but like I'm good at. I can just. Some people can't.
Yeah.
Throw up, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I can.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned in my 20s when I was doing alcohol. I'm like, oh, just this girl was like, just press right here, and it all comes out.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, no problem. Boom. I'm like, oh, that felt so much better.
Yeah.
And there's this weird like feeling that it feels good. And that's disturbing, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, So then it feels like, oh, I can eat what I want and just purge it out. But funny enough, as had there been little, like, I'm like, okay, no, this is definitely happening more than I should let it happen. I feel like I'm at the cusp of where this is becoming a pattern. So I'm like, no, I gotta put it into it. I was watching The Pit with, and this is like where I think I'm like, oh my God, there are signs from the universe. And the episode about was this woman that's bulimic. And, you know, she was talking about, like, in our family, we all ate.
Yeah.
To celebrate, we all ate to grieve. We eat was everything we did to process.
Yeah.
But now I'm in this new environment where, like, image is everything, and I just thought if I did it this one time, it's fine. Da da da. And I'm sitting there watching, like, oh my God, like, you know, this is, I need to stop.
Yeah.
And find a better relationship with food because it's, and what was interesting was that I was like, well, what's so terrible? Like, I'm cleaning myself out in a way. And then they were like, well, you know, from your excessive bulimic actions, you've caused a tear through it coming back up through your lungs. And now she had a pneumonia from the weakened system.
Ugh. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I need to.
That is a sign from the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels very
like,
much
what are the
like
chances
that
that I'm watching?
Yeah.
So
I'm so proud of you for saying it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a strange thing. I don't think that I'm bulimic. But, like, once it, like, pops into my mat, oh, I could just purge it out. Like, I'm like, oh, that's not, you know. I think even when I was young and drinking excessive alcohol and doing that, it wasn't a lot of times. It was just like, you know, yeah. But I'm saying it out loud so that there's accountability for myself. And I think we live in a society where it's just really hard to manage, to find the balance between eating healthy and having a lifestyle and, you know, body issues with image. So anyways.
Yeah. We deal with a lot.
I know. And it just felt like a easy. There's something about purging. It feels like I cleaned myself out.
Totally.
And I think that was what
we're chasing kind of.
Yeah, like, oh, actually, the idea that you could eat anything you want and then just clean it out. That's what it feels like, right? And then, but then you're like, no, there's consequences to. Yeah. So that's my recent struggle. And now that I've said it out loud, I'm going to address it.
Yeah.
And yeah. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. And, you know, that shows a lot of strength and, you know, love for yourself. And yeah, now that I know, I can help keep you accountable too. Does Adonis know?
I kind of vaguely told him.
Okay.
And he, you know.
Was he, like, alarmed, or did he just?
No, because he's like, no. I think my husband thinks that I'm very strong. And I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I am. I am. But I do feel like he's like, no.
Yeah.
You know, like there's a sort of like, not you kind of, I mean, which I appreciate in a way because he believes in me so much. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a one-off, like, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, I think that's why I'm telling you. Because
No,
I
but
think
even if you are strong,
yeah.
like it's not a matter of being weak or strong. You know what I mean?
No, but
And
like
anybody can go there.
yeah. But I think also, like, as a man,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he understands the depth of that guilt that women carry
Oh my
about
God.
our bodies
Yeah.
and our image. And I think I didn't intend to have an episode today and tell you about it.
Yeah.
There was no but all of a sudden, since we're talking about our health and what that really looks like, and I think that I'm telling you because you would understand where the struggle would come from.
I do understand because never ever in my life, besides when maybe I was in my 20s, have I been this fixated on my weight and body image. And I do think it's because part of it is definitely external, like the external messages that we're getting and seeing.
Yes.
Is this Ozempic culture, this thin culture is back, right?
Totally.
And when it was at the height of that, we were in our 20s and, you know, thin was in. And to some extent, like, you know, I never felt like super thin or pretty or what, you know, it was a big insecurity, but there were lots of other things happening in my life that, you know, and you're kind of like a lot more open about it with everybody trying to lose freshman 15 or everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your metabolism is works better, right?
Right.
And you're just more resilient, but I don't remember another season where I have been this fixated on weight.
Yes.
And it happened for me like a couple of years ago when Ben hurt his knee. And I was so dead tired, like doing the work of both parents, that I was like, I need to do something for my energy. And so at that time, I went on like the Korean medicine, hanyak. Which had the effect of like suppressing your appetite. And so I lost weight and like I didn't really see that I had weight to lose until I kind of started that journey. Right. And then it became like, oh my gosh, like I have been eating kind of mindlessly and da da da. And so that started like now it's been like a year and a half where I've been like super fixated on like how I eat. And it's like very weird because like part of it is you're telling yourself it's to be healthier.
Right. But it's such a fine line.
How do you separate that from like the body image of it? You can't. And now I feel like I see every extra thing that I ate, like I see it the next morning, right? So Ben tells me a lot like, oh, you know, you do have like body dysmorphia, or that's like your dysmorphia talking, you know.
It's such a fine line.
It's such a fine line.
Really fine line to think of like, I need to be healthier. Why?
Yeah.
Because you feel gross.
Yeah.
But why do you feel gross?
Yeah.
Because I don't look the way I want. And let me tell you, the Serena Williams ads.
Oh my God,
are really
I mean, you're a tennis
me.
player too,
because
and
because she's my dream girl.
Yeah.
And I grew up so much looking, I mean, she's my age. We're the same age. But she was she still is my inspiration, my role model.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, like, people can have big bodies. Look at Serena Williams. She's built so strong, and she's able to do what she's able to do with her body.
Yeah.
And then it's a really weird feeling to have her in this ad where she's like slim so much. And listen, she looks great, but I also thought she looked great when she was winning Grand Slams in her natural body.
Yeah.
And then it's not just me. It's like my kid was like, isn't that Serena Williams? What is she injecting?
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, because they saw me growing up, like, not growing up, but they saw me rooting for Serena at every one of her, like, whatevers, even in her other business ventures. I'm always talking, Serena Williams is like my age. Serena Williams is like who I looked up to when I was little. I want her to win, you know? So they're like, what is she doing, Mom? Oh. And I could not get myself to say she's injecting herself with this drug to be more skinny.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's I feel like I think at the age that we're at, 40s, where I feel like we're losing control of our bodies. That's probably played a big role.
Yeah.
Into what I'm doing. And you know, and it's funny because it didn't feel that long ago where I'm like, I figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm free.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I'm in my 40s, but it never ends.
I know.
You know, like, it never ends, that journey of, because you're always trying to find the right balance.
Yeah.
And it's such a fine line.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going, I don't think we should, like, dismiss all these changes, like physical, emotional, mental. I think especially for women, like, we're constantly in a state of transformation. It almost feels like it's a second adolescence.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
like,
oh my God, that's really
like,
well
I have
put.
not ever felt like my body's not my body,
Yeah.
and like, it's not doing what, just because I eat a certain way or work out a certain way. Like, there's so many other factors.
Yeah.
I'm like checking the other day. I was like, I feel so irritable, and it must be because I'm about to start my period. And then I look at my app and it's like, nope, it's not coming for 10 days. So then I'm like, okay, it's something else. But it's a very common theme that I have with my girlfriends.
Yeah.
Is like, what's new with your body today, or what are you trying to figure out today?
And then you have the older women that are like, just wait till you get to menopause.
Yeah.
And it's like, ugh, like, it never ends.
Yeah.
And it just feels like you're constantly battling yourself.
Yeah.
And that's exhausting.
I think we just need to, enjoy that ramyeon, right?
And not
let go
beat
of
ourselves
guilt.
about it.
Yeah, not beat ourselves.
Because what are we really talking about? Like, you versus that extra 5 to 10 pounds.
I know. It's like, why is that the enemy? It shouldn't be the enemy.
I guess because if you succumb to that, the real fear is like, what do you do when it's 20 and 30 and 40, right? And then you realize, like, oh my God, you're fat phobic. But
I think you just, I'm saying this for myself as much as for you, but, like, look at it holistically, right? Zoom out a little bit. And
like that Jussie song.
You
zoom
love,
in.
You love your life. You're very active in tennis. When you eat, it is very social, right? And it's like, lean into those other truths and not the messages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I try to think about that. Like, I ate like a chocolate croissant yesterday because it smelled so good. You know, the Trader Joe's ones that you bake?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, I really shouldn't be starting my morning with this. And then I remembered like something that I saw on social media. It's like, oh, what do like healthy people do? Like they will eat that muffin or pastry and like go about their day.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and
yes.
not punish themselves.
Yeah, I'm not going to punish myself. I'm going to go about my day. Right? It fueled my body. And yeah, I'm probably going to like try to balance this out. I'm going to eat fruit. I'm going to eat like, you know, but it's okay. It's okay to do that. It's okay to go get a McChicken on the way home, you know, like take the help where you can get it. And yeah, so yeah,
it's the balance.
I'm glad you told me. And we just have to keep like recalibrating, I think. Yeah.
And when you check in with me, I'm going to tell you I have it. I have it figured out.
Yeah.
I am working it out.
No. Yeah, I don't think we're ever in a state of like having figured it out. That's too much pressure, I think. Right?
am working through it. We're always, no matter what age, gonna be a work in progress.
Yes.
Till the day we die.
In progress until we aren't.
Die trying, like 50 Cent says.